Ryan, how are you doing this evening or morning, whichever time you are watching it in? Appreciate you reaching out on Facebook in our epoxy group. Man, I know it has taken some time, but again, had 50 plus companies reach out to me for a video. So it has taken a week to get everything together for everyone. So again, appreciate your patience. And I got this video here for your business, and it's going to give you 3 points. And that's going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Then I'm going to show you the opportunity to take any steps for your business and how it's going to be so lucrative and profitable for you. So first thing is first, and that's content. And now generally Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page, and that's depending on competition and the number of keywords needed. Ryan, if you're asking what a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. So for an example, a keyword could be, resin flooring London, domestic flooring London, kitchen floor resin flooring London, anything service plus city will equal keyword, right? And so in your content, you can place these keywords throughout, and you're gonna see here soon why it's gonna be so lucrative, right? So I've got your website here in a word counter, and we see that the homepage is at 514 words. If we take a look at the top competition, which is sphere8.com, let's go ahead and see how you stack up against them. And we can see that they're at 826. So you're not going to want to get even with them. You're going to want to get to that 1,500 mark at least for two reasons. Reason number one is Google doesn't consider your website an authoritative figure until you hit that 1,500 mark. So they're not going to crawl your website as often, and they're not going to be able to direct you in front of the people that you're looking for. Reason number two is you want enough words on your home page so you're not missing out on any keywords and potential jobs and traffic that you could be bringing in through to the business. Now I say Spear 8 is the top competition because when I put in resin flooring London, United Kingdom, here they are right here. So let's go on to that second point that I have for you, and that's going to be a backlink. And now a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another, or in this case, it's going to be one website linking back to Floormac Resin Experts website right here. And so these links act like an endorsement of your website from others. And Google uses this to build trust in your business and website by seeing other websites pointing back and vouching for your website. The best example that I can give of this is in Google's eyes, it's a popularity contest where the person with the most websites pointing back to theirs is winning that, popularity contest that we're, speaking of, right? And so I got a tool here called Ahrefs. It gives me more in-depth data on websites and competitors' websites. There are free tools out there that you can use, but nonetheless, this is what I'm going with. So I've got your website in here, and we can see that you have 21,700 backlinks and only 71 websites pointing back to your page. So that's a bit spammy. Just gonna say, that's pretty spammy. You should have a lot more websites pointing back to the page. It's kind of a no-no in Google's eyes. You got too many links coming from just one website, so just want to point that out. It drops the ranking whenever you do stuff like that. But anyways, I digress. Sphere 8, as I was saying, only has 350 backlinks, but they have 208 other websites pointing back to theirs. So you might be saying, well, we've got a crap ton of backlinks. Why aren't we beating them out, right? And so they have them from different websites. It's not as spammy, and Google looks at that a lot better. So that's where they're standing. But the good thing is if it works for them, it most certainly definitely will work for you. And we can go in to see exactly what websites are they getting links from. And so here are those websites. I do want to point out that not all links are created equal. So it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry, and local websites will work best. To further that point, let's take a look at this number right here, and that's going to be domain rating. So this is on a scale of 0 to 100, and the higher that this number is, the more power that Google is putting in the eyes of this website. And so you want high-powered websites linking back to your page, right? You want to try and stay above the 20 mark if you can. Now, that's enough for the backlinks. Let's go to the last point, and a very important one at that I have for the business, and that's going to be a citation. Take a look here at the Google Map Pack section, and a citation is anywhere your business name, address, and phone number are exactly as it's shown right here. And so these citations, they help you rank in this map pick here, which is extremely important for local businesses since they generate huge amounts of revenue. For an example, if someone put in resin flooring, London, then you want to be in that top 3 section right there, right? Nobody's going to go to more businesses or the second or third page to look for them, right? It'd be the same as if you did, restaurant near me. You're most likely going to look at those top 3 restaurants first before you go looking at the other restaurants, right? Well, same concept applies here. I did take a look and it looked like y'all were ranked down in about the 11th position. So anyways, let's get back to these citations, which are going to help you rank further up than that. So these citations, they're included in directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBB, and there's hundreds of others I'm sure you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. For an example, on your Facebook business page, you would want to put your business name, address, and phone number, exactly as it's shown right here, on your Facebook business page. And Google would see that and count that as one citation. And so then you've got Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, the list goes on and on and on, right? And the idea is that your brand and your website begin to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts your website. And so once Google starts to see more often these cats right here, the more likely it is they're going to raise you above them and rank you above them, right? Now let's do a quick recap and then I'm going to show you how that's going to be so lucrative for the business. So once you get that content up of 1,500 words, you're getting those keywords in there that I told you about, right? And then second, you're getting more of those backlinks in, but not just spammy ones, get qualitative ones from different websites, not the same one. And then last but not least, get those reviews and those citations up. Well, let's take a look at why that's so lucrative, right? We've got Sphere 8 right here in my tool, and we see that they're bringing in roughly, 30,700 people to their website per month. And that's off of doing those 3 points alone, right? They're not doing anything crazy, in my opinion. But nonetheless, they are bringing in a crap ton of jobs and revenue to their business, right? Now, let's say that this was, Floormac's website, and now they're bringing in roughly 3,700 people to their website. Let's say of those 3,700, only 10% pick up the phone and say, "Hey Ryan, can y'all come bid on this job for me?" And of those 370 people, let's say that the business only closes out, half of that, right? Well, that's 150 new jobs just off of those 3 points alone, and that we were talking about, right? And so this number is actually a lot higher. This is just a tool that I use in Ahrefs. I don't have Google's exact number, but yeah, I don't know what the profit margins are for the business are right now, but I would imagine that 150 new jobs, or even heck, even 50 to 100 new jobs would be a lot more, do something for the business pockets and their revenue and their profit margin. And so yeah, I mean, y'all have got a good setup over there in London. Really, you've got the car, you're just missing the gas to get the car going, right? And so this is what I do for a living, Ryan. I'm making this video in hopes that it will start helping you bring in more leads and more revenue from online. If you did find yourself wanting, some more information and you want to start scaling the business, feel free to reach out. I can help with some more information, or we can just talk about the goals of the business. Maybe I do some research and see what could be realistic to reach those goals and what it might take. Other than that, I just ask that you leave one line of feedback. Maybe something was confusing. Maybe it was just great and you didn't have any questions at all, right? Nonetheless, I ask that you just leave a line of feedback for me after you watch this video. Again, my name's Nick O'Neill. Feel free to reach out. My door is always open. Shoot me a DM or, email me back. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your day.